Okay. So sit right there and be very quiet.
I promise that won't happen. Welcome. My name's Sloan, and I'm here with Kristy and my mama Michelle.
Welcome to Local Hogwash, everybody. We clearly have a new host today. Is she not the best?
Two guests for you today.
Michelle and I go back and forth at the beginning of every show asking ourselves who's going to do the introduction. It's probably 95% of the time me, yeah. But I keep trying to get her to do it. Not because I don't want to. I'm perfectly capable of saying welcome to Local Hogwash. But because she doesn't want to, it makes me want to make her do it.
And to get out of this week, I brought my kid.
So Sloan came on and did the introduction for us.
Thanks, Sloanie girl.
We have such a cool show for you today.
We really do.
I'm super excited. For those who aren't aware, we are going to have the effervescent Turner Layden White to our show today. And he's hilarious, guys. I mean, just hilarious.
He really is.
I'm never going to forget asking a 16-year-old what kind of beer he likes to drink. But
that was so funny.
But like from a point of view, from a mom point of view,
he looks older than he is.
Well, I mean, when you add the mask and the scrubs, yeah,
exactly.
I'm not judging myself for thinking that way. But I was super proud of him from a mom point of view. Because I have 18 and 19-year-old, they're not old enough to drink. Because my kid had been like, Bud Light.
No way.
So we had a big week.
We did have a big week.
I went to my first barbecue fest.
Very first one.
I actually just posted pictures this morning of Dean and my boys in their little red volunteer shirts.
Yes.
And,
they were really excited. They did a great job.
Dean started work this week. He started today.
Today?
He's at the Laughing Owl.
Ooh. That's exciting.
I was going to say, did you want to go to Laughing Owl after this? But I have a gift card to Jay's, not Laughing Owl.
We maybe should give him a day or two to get broken in before we really throw him to the wolves.
You're a much nicer mommy than me.
Well, I want to stay on his good side. I want him to still like me and ask me, can he hug me when he sees me?
A topic of conversation that has come up repeatedly this week for me is all touch requires consent.
Yes, and I learned a very valuable lesson not a very valuable lesson, but I did learn that, because in the South, I mean, we're naturally huggers. Mm-hmm. I'm a hugger if I know you on a good, Yeah. Know you pretty well. I'm not going to hug a stranger.
Me neither.
But I'll hug a little old lady or little old man. That's fine.
I won't.
But everybody else, I'm like, ooh.
Sloan, can I ask you, how do you feel about that? Like, do you think all touch requires consent?
What?
Like, if I were to touch you, me personally, I would say, Sloan, can I touch your arm before I touched you?
Yes.
Okay. And so your mom, however, she wouldn't ask you. She'd just touch you.
You do what I want to.
So that's an example of all touch not requiring consent because Mama clearly did not think so.
That's right. When you're older and you start dating and you're on a date, a little boy should say, Sloan, may I kiss you?
I'd be like,
If a little boy asks you on a date if he can kiss you, what do you say?
No thanks. Because I could end it to my dad and I could get in serious trouble.
That's right, because we don't have boyfriends until we're how old? 32.
Not 32 until I'm 21.
21's okay. Be happy with that.
We'll compromise for 21.
So, if you've watched our show, you know that I really enjoy asking your mom the most random questions for no reason whatsoever. Yeah. So now I'm going to ask you a most random question for no reason whatsoever. Are you ready?
Yes. Oh, I'm a little nervous. I'm just kidding.
What is something you do on purpose that you know drives other people crazy?
I got so many reasons. I can't pick one.
Okay, well, settle on. What? You are my kind of kid, though, for real.
Can we go to this? Can we do 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 this?
Yes. Can you take me here? Can you spend this money? Can you buy me this? Mom, I really want this. Hey, finish this sentence. Snitches get
Stitches.
and end up in
Ditches.
That's right.
That's horrible. No, if you see somebody doing something that could harm them, themselves, or somebody else, tell somebody.
And just be a snitch and get stitches and end up in a ditch.
So, Michelle and I have clearly different philosophies.
Our parenting styles are so much different.
I get it from Daddy and this one.
So, Kristy, what's coming up?
So, I actually had a busy news week. I was pretty excited about that.
You have.
But guess what I got to do yesterday?
I know what you got to do. I'm going to let you tell it because I'm so excited.
I got to talk to New York Times bestselling author Kristy Woodson Harvey yesterday on the telephone. And on one hand, it's exciting to talk to authors just because I love to write. But it's definitely exciting to talk to somebody who's basically from Kinston, not really, but kind of.
She's amazing.
And she was so sweet and super kind, and everybody should go read her book. It is Under the Southern Sky. She also has a series that I want to check out this weekend.
Peachtree Buff.
Yes. So we are back, everybody, and with us now we have Turner White, who, fun fact, I just met his younger sibling outside.
You did?
Oh,
So sweet. I love him so much.
He is so Swedish boy.
So I have shared with everybody my faux pas of trying to contribute to the delinquency of your minor.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What's in your cup, Turner?
It's cranberry juice.
It's not beer. Do you want to know how we came up with Local Hogwash, the name?
Sure. I've been wondering.
Somebody actually asked me that. How did we come up with that name? And I
It
said,
was a very long messenger discussion.
Michelle and I just knew we wanted to play on Southern something.
Yes.
But I'm very forward thinking. So I knew when we picked a title that I had to already be able to have the website and all the social media accounts, and that it couldn't be a variation of, like, whatever we picked, it was going to be our Twitter name, our Instagram name, our Facebook name. Like, that was a wrap. So we went through easily 100. So then we just looked up random Southern.
100?
Yes.
Shoo.
Oh, I'm extra, believe me.
I mean, we're
my
very
gosh.
indecisive women, in case nobody could tell.
If you haven't wondered, we are. And so it was pure hogwash was the expression that we found.
Yeah.
And we were both like,
It didn't really
Almost.
blow our skirts up.
but then when we started looking at the social media aspect and trying to come up with a name for it, we were like, well, let's just call it Local Hogwash. And that was it. There was not a second further of discussion. It was just, yeah. I know nothing about you. Fill me in.
Tell us about you.
Okay. Well, what do you want to know?
Everything.
Everything. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm 16 years old. I go to South Lenore High School.
Woo-woo.
Um,
From Southside.
this week is my last year of high school classes.
Really?
Yes.
Are you going to early college?
No. I just have 2 free years of college.
That's fantastic.
I'm so excited.
You should be.
I doubled up on everything. I didn't have a single elective this year. I took all core classes.
Good for you.
So what are you going to take for your free 2 years?
I'm going to take psychology and
Oh, man. I
all
love
kinds of,
psychology.
you know the main core English is a math that everybody has to have. The ones, What else am I taking? I'm trying to get on the road to pharmacy school.
That was my next question. What's
That was-
your career goal?
Trying to go to pharmacy school.
So how did you find out about Local Hogwash?
I was just, scrolling on Facebook, and all of a sudden this little, I was like, what is this? And so, I already knew both of you because, family and school and, all the things. So
All the
I was
things.
just scrolling, and I was like, let me watch this. And so I watched it, and I was like, oh my
You
God,
said that.
this is hilarious.
Okay, I have a few rapid fire questions for you.
Okay.
First of all, tell us
Ready.
where you work. What do you do?
I work at Kinston Clinic Pharmacy and Dempsey's Drugs.
Okay.
We have 3 locations, one in LaGrange, one at Jackson Heights, and one right here by the hospital.
You did so great at that.
I would just like to point out that led to the age confusion.
It did.
It did. Yeah. Well, she walked in, and I was sitting there, hi, how are you? Are you here to get your COVID vaccine? And I was so like, I have that
Very
one.
professional.
It's the one line every single time, all the days, all the Wednesdays. Except we did not have a clinic this week. And you know, I was saying the same thing over and over, and she walked in, and I was like, I know you. But I did not.
Did you really?
Yes, I did not get to like really talk to her until the second time, because she came to a different location than the first time. Because I called her up and I was like, "Hey yo, we're not doing it at Dr. Drive this week." And so she said, "I'll be there." And so she walked in, and I was all formal. But then she said something about local hogwash, and I was like, "Oh my god, I love that show!"
You did. It was so great. Fun fact, my son got his COVID vaccine at the barbecue fest in a tent.
Huh?
You heard it right.
In a tent.
In a tent.
And he got the Johnson & Johnson one at that.
Rapid fire questions.
Yes.
Number 1, what's your most prized possession? Like, if your house...
Okay.
You had to leave your
My
house
grandma,
immediately.
before she died, she gave me this little bracelet. And it's got a black diamond in it, and it's got a cross engraved in it, and it says, "To my grandson." And I keep it in a little shadow box in my room, and that is my most prized possession.
Kristy, most prized possession, go. Don't say you're weak.
See, I've always...
I was trying to figure out which computer I would take.
Oh, my God. The computer. This is why she has Control-Alt-Delete on her
Tattooed
arm.
right here on her
Right
wrist.
here.
Self-proclaimed.
I've never hid the fact that if you were to rank the top geeks in Kinston, I'm going to be on top, I promise.
That's fine.
What about you?
My baby blanket.
Your baby blanket. What?
Yeah.
What?
You heard me. My baby blanket.
Is it a you baby blanket or a Sloan and Reese baby blanket?
It's mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's still intact? I'm just playing.
I'm going to do a
Just play.
TikTok
I'm just
about
playing.
that later because
Oh
it
my
is
God, she's
very
gonna do the
much.
TikTok.
It is very
Do y'all
much.
have a TikTok?
Yes.
We have one,
This-
but we
we don't
haven't
have
it.
actually
Follow it.
done anything
Oh
yet.
my gosh.
We were going to do it on the fishing boat, but then the fishing trip got canceled, and then...
I say we do a dancing TikTok
When?
tonight.
Baby, I ain't had enough to drink. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, keep going.
Okay.
So I know we've talked about the heritage a bazillion times.
We have.
I've heard good things about the heritage.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say actually I don't even know if this is at the heritage, but
Oh God.
the ENC Pride,
It's got to be.
the Miss Gay American Drag Brunch is
It's
on
got to be
Sunday,
there.
May 16th.
I almost went to a drag show there one time.
You did?
I went
said
to-
I almost did.
Oh.
I did not. I almost
Why?
did. I don't know. I feel like I want to go.
I want to go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. When is this?
It's May 16th.
Sunday, May 16th.
Sunday.
We have brunch that day. We have
Yeah, we
boozy
do.
brunch.
We do.
Yeah, what?
Boozy brunch.
Yeah. It's at the office. You're not old enough.
You're not old enough. Oh, we didn't invite you.
We go drink bottomless mimosas, and then I'll have my husband pick me up.
But I do want to talk about the heritage for a second. Well, not really. This has nothing to do with the heritage and everything to do with a catastrophe that happened this weekend. Or was it this
Horrible.
weekend? So
I think it was actually weekend before last.
the police heard reports of somebody breaking into vehicles. So they go down to the parking lot in Gordon Street and they do not find someone who fits a description breaking into vehicles. But what they do find is an unconscious male on the ground. And his name was Jeffrey Hill.
Very sad
Unfortunately,
news.
he has passed. And two men have been charged. I know they were charged with his assault, but I don't know if they were charged with his, which I would assume would be murder at this point.
As of this afternoon, my
Yeah.
informant
So
said that they had not been charged.
I think that heinous. Like there's just, again, all touch requires consent. There is no reason for you to ever beat someone unconscious on the ground until they're dead.
Exactly.
Like that is heinous. But I'm a pacifist, guys, so just know that about me. If we ever really want to cause drama, ask me my opinion on war.
No.
And then
I say no.
right. And then the gas shortages.
Oh my God.
This is just
Do you have
me.
gas in your car?
I do, because
God.
I filled up right before the panic because I was like, well, people are going to blow this out of proportion. It's going to be crazy. I
do.
need to go get some gas. Because I did have 300 miles in my car, but I was like, there's not going to be gas for a few days. So I went and filled up.
I was on E,
Me too.
way below E. And
Do
I was
you know
like,
how many people have asked in word of mouth
Please.
Kinston, Where's gas?
500.
Where's gas?
500.
So the owner of the Word of Mouth Kinston has deleted all the posts that asked where the gas was and made a master post for each day that says, where is gas today?
That's very smart to do that.
It is very smart because if you didn't, you would have 500 people. Where's gas?
Where's gas?
I put it in We Report yesterday and today, asking like, okay, if you're out and about, let me know about your struggles. So I was able to get gas this morning, which was great because I had like 30 miles left, and my no, it was bad. So I get to where I'm going, and then throughout the day, I keep getting messages from people from that group saying, "Did you find gas? Did you find gas?" Yeah, 10 o'clock this morning. I can't tell you what's there now.
Yeah.
A lot of people only have like the very top, like high test gas, which is what I had to get.
I got regular. I was super proud.
I did not.
I'm cheap. I get 87.
But do you know what really, really, really peeved me off about all this? There are pictures floating around on Facebook. I don't know if they're from here. I don't know if they're from there. But of people putting gasoline in bags and putting it in their trunk. Like,
Yeah, that's not smart.
not only is that unsafe.
What kind of bag?
Garbage bags.
Garbage bags. Like, straight up tie the top.
I was getting gas in a
Clear
line
white.
of about 15 people, and someone fills up 9 gas cans. 9. I counted.
That's
And
40
she said-
gallons. If it's a 5 gallon.
So the gas station that I was at had a $50 limit. Slide, 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 slide.
That's so
And I was
rude.
That's rude.
I was like, are you serious? I swear, if there was no gas up in there, and then someone came and banged on my window and said, there's a spot up there. Go. And I was like,
Next week, we don't have a guest because it is our self-care time. That is what I, in my brain, call our midweek where we don't have someone here.
It's all about us.
And the following week, we might not have a guest.
why?
Because the woman who I invited was not real keen on the idea. It's like she wanted to do it, but she was a little concerned. So I think you guys need to show her your love and support and just encourage her to come on because I really, really, really want
Katie. She was on this weekend. She didn't even know it.
She was on. We went live at the Barbecue Fest, and we just moseyed on over to her booth because we happened to be in front of her.
I bought some earrings and we chatted, and she had no clue she was on our show.
These are ours.
Oh, I forgot mine.
Okay.
Yep, she had no clue.
So, in your comments on Facebook or Instagram, wherever you find us,
Give Katie some
give
encouragement.
Katie some encouragement and tell her we definitely want her on our show.
We
And
do.
it would be so much fun. And
You should message her and let her know how much
I
fun
shall.
you had.
I shall.
How much fun you had with us.
but like, we're not setting you up or anything, Katie.
No, no, not in the least.
And again, we have a couple people throughout June and July, and then in August, our daddies are coming. I know. Turner, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming
for
on our
being so
show.
fun.
Okay.
And
You know what? Too bad we've already had our shots. Turner could have given them to us.
No,
On the
that's
show.
illegal.
I'm trying to offer this kid drink,
it?
and Michelle's trying
It's
to get
illegal.
him fired.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not qualified to give vaccines. If I was okay, as of right now, the
Well, Turner, guess what?
DHHS has authorized pharmacy technicians to take a class
So
and get
my-
certified to take only COVID shots. So like
My
a shingle
mama
shot.
could give it then if she did all that.
So
My
you know
mama
what that
could.
makes me?
What?
Shook.
On that note, we will
Alrighty.
see you guys next week, same
Thank you
time,
very
same
much.
place. Thank you so much, Turner.
So sweet.
So excited. I'm so excited for this.
Bye, everybody.